Hey guys, it's Anthony again. Welcome back to the channel. So today's video I want to do something different. I'm so late on this video. I'm 7 days late on this video. This video is just gonna be rambling on about Star Wars because it was Star Wars month and I was like, screw it, I got nothing else to do. Everyone's stuck at home, and I'm not a huge fan, but I'll dork out for this shit, you know. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first like 2 minutes of me getting frustrated with my internet. I thought it was because I had 2 applications open, and then next thing you know, it was just the internet, and that pissed me off. I'm like, oh my god! I literally had to turn off the PlayStation and then turn it back on just to get decent gameplay. I was like, out of all the days that I'm gonna use my Elgato, my internet decides to act up. Like, come on. So another reason why I'm late on this video is because I'm using the Elgato. I just got it about 2 weeks ago, I think, and it's I wouldn't say a learning curve, but I have to adjust. Like I've always said in every other video, you have to adjust, and no, it is a learning curve. I'm sorry. And then I got Premiere Pro, and I'm like, screw it. Like, might as well add something else that I can add to the channel. And as you saw in the first 2 minutes, I added a nice little meme, you know, like, I'm gonna have fun with it, you know. And I don't take myself serious with this with this channel, so I'm just gonna talk about Star Wars now, and hopefully we'll get into it. And the gameplay's alright. I'm an okay player. Like right here, I was just dying at it. I'm over here trying to get this 1 point. I felt like I was like going up against everybody. Next thing you know, I got this grenade, and then this happens. The whole month that I've been playing this game, I've never seen anything like it. Like, I've seen funny moments in Battlefront, and I've seen that type of shit happen, but I'm like, that happens every once in now and then. And then next thing you know, it happens to me. I was dying. I was like, I know what that did. And then this happens. NANI? I was so pissed. Like, out of all the heroes that I could have come across, I come across Anakin. Anakin's the most OP hero, and I'm over here getting pissed and meleeing the ground and shooting the ground. Like, come on, like, I can't catch a break. But like I said, this video is gonna be me just rambling on about Star Wars, since it was Star Wars month. Like I said, I'm a fan, but I'm not that big a fan. Like what I'm trying to say is that, like, I'll go to Comic-Con, but I won't dress up, you know. Like, I'm a dork for this stuff, but not that much. So well, first of all, I went like in this huge like binge watching Star Wars from the very beginning. I started from the Phantom Menace to all the way to the Mandalorian, and then after that I stopped. I'm over here yawning. Shit, it's early for me, I think. And plus it's Sunday. Shit, this video is gonna come out on Sunday. So, alright, back into it. So, I didn't watch the Force Awakens, and I didn't watch The Last Jedi, and I didn't watch The Rise of Skywalker, even though my brother did, and I didn't pay attention to the movie as much, because, well, I have my own issues with those 3 films, but I won't get into it that much, because I want to talk about a little bit about the gameplay, or just the game in general, where it's a really unfortunate, it was just a really unfortunate game. Like, EA just had to screw up everything. And at the same time, I'm not here to bash EA, because I've bought their Battlefield games because I love the Battlefield franchise. I started falling in love with it when I got Bad Company 2, and it was around the time where it was slowly dying, I guess. I don't know. I don't even remember that much of my childhood when I got that game, but it's one of the games that I got into Battlefield. And the reason why I talk about Battlefield is because you gotta admit, this game is almost like Battlefield. Like, minus the destruction, like, they should have had some type of like team aspect gameplay to it. Like, you know, like one character gives you ammo, one is the sniper recon, the usual. But either way, even in the old Battlefront games, they were like that. game modes were better. Gameplay, I wouldn't say it's way better, but it was back in 2000 whatever. Like I was such a little kid, I don't remember too much of the game. All I remember is pulling up my PlayStation 2 or Xbox and playing that game with my cousins. Because it wasn't really fun and it wasn't really boring. But if you just wanted to chill on a nice Saturday morning when your favorite cartoon wasn't on, we're like, screw it, let's play some Battlefront. Like, you know? And I really missed those games, and I don't see how they dropped the ball for this game because they had a really good baseline. Like, how can you guys not? There's nothing wrong with copying those games. Copy the games. Why not? Copy the game. It's okay. And more like you'll get credit. You'll be more remembered for that game because of the new engine, the way. Just it's 2020. Like, how can you ruin this franchise? Like, they just gave it to you for free because the game was that good. In my opinion, the game was really good back then. And now they're just trying to milk the hell out of it. And I don't want to get too much into it because it's been covered to death. With the whole situation with the skins, and then, you know, it was a bunch of bullshit. Like, why they gotta pull this out of their ass? Oh my god, I'm about to get pulled off YouTube. But, you know, and like, I thought EA was a good company until the first Battlefront came out. And then I saw all the reviews and the way it was. I'm like, ah, my god. They're such a dirty company. And they kind of reflect it because the way they treat their employees, they have to stay there for long hours. I get it, that's the whole video game business, but at the same time, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what that part of the industry is like because I've never been in that type of situation. I've never sought out to be a video game designer or whatnot, you know. But come on, there's just like, if you're gonna treat somebody like that, how can you expect them to treat you any better? Like, you know. But again, separate issue. And plus, I don't know their whole situation. Look at this guy. What are you doing? Sit down. Oh my god. But man, just what a wasted potential. Like, I miss the old games. Like, they're never gonna. I don't want to say never. It's just, I don't get why their ego is so big that they don't want to. There's nothing wrong with copying the old games. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I miss the old game mode where you can literally, you're in ship-to-ship combat with the big cruisers or whatnot, and you have to destroy like certain parts of the ship in order to win the game. I thought that was cool, and I was like really hoping for that game mode to come back, but now they just added the Ewoks or whatever they're called running around in the dark. And then heroes versus villains, and then supremacy, and that's it. It's just a bunch of wasted potential. And then they marketed it about the whole Clone Wars era, and we didn't even get much content for it. That you guys are gonna market this part of the game, but you guys are not gonna give us a bunch of content for it. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, Anakin and Kenobi should have came with the game already. A bunch of stuff should have came with the game already. But at the end of the day, one thing I've been noticing the last couple of days is people are such in a rush. Like, what are you guys rushing for? We're in a fucking pandemic. Like, what, you left your kids home alone? It's not my fault. You don't need to honk at me. That's your problem, not mine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the big rush? Like, they canceled their whole funding or whatever it's called, or their support for the game because they want to focus on other things. Everyone's working from home. Like, I don't know how they're gonna do it. Like, come on, guys. Like, give us another 6 more months, and then you guys can focus on the next game. Because I don't know about you, but a couple people out here just struggling. Like, you really think they're gonna buy the game like right off the bat? And God knows when this game is gonna come out. God knows when. Maybe in December or next July. Who knows? And plus, I'm not looking forward to the game because EA is making it. I'm not looking forward to them. I don't trust them because after what they did with this game, Battlefield 5, and what else did they do? Like what? Like over here, EA's over here causing so much problems. Like I don't understand. Like what is the rush? Take your time, slow down. This game could have been something huge, but not. They just decided to rush it. And that they rushed this game even before a pandemic. And now you guys want to rush it again? What are you guys doing? Like we just barely got Grievous, what, about 6 months ago, 7 months ago? Like I'm bad with keeping up with the news and I'm always late. But why are you guys such in a rush? Like, you know, like oh my god, I need to stop repeating myself. But it's just but don't get me wrong, the game's alright. If you just want to chill and relax with your friends and in the fucking party lobby, you know, just pull up the game. You know, it's an alright game. Like this game could have been more than alright, but it is what it is, and we just gotta do the best we can. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but at the end of the day, it was Star Wars month. I'm like, screw it, let's just have some fun with it and come up with something new for you guys. So might as well get into the movies. So like I've said before, when Star Wars month came, oh my god, I'm losing my breath over here, speaking too much. Man, it's gonna be my first 30-minute video. Like, give me a break, guys. So when Star Wars month came, I'm like, screw it, I got nothing else to do, and might as well start binge watching from the very beginning all the way to the end. And you know, also started watching a bunch of videos and saw a few things and like comics and stuff like that. And the current situation with the franchise is just, especially like I've said before, the pandemic is not helping either. They have no idea what they're doing, especially Disney. That's handling the whole situation. Like I get it, you guys are behind the whole MCU universe and all that, whatever. But Star Wars is its own thing. Like I've said before, it's its own thing. Like you guys don't need to be. They don't need to be like Marvel. They don't need to. Like why? Like I get it, have that nice fun humor. It's funny and all that, but come on, what are you guys doing? And those last 3 films are evidence of it. Like, I'll be honest, when I first saw them, the first movie, I thought it was really good. I didn't have problems with it. I thought, did they treat Han Solo really good? No. They should have treated him a lot better. I don't understand why he got to that point. And I don't understand why they decided to go that route, because, like I said, if you watch tons of videos or read the comics or whatnot, or even the novels, you see just 2 different Star Wars lores, if you want to put it like that. Like one's is Star Wars Legends, and then there's Star Wars canon. Oh my god! Like I said, I'm a dork for this, but I'm not that much of a dork to know the difference between those 2 things. You know, like one has Luke restoring the Jedi, and then there's the one that we got in the movie. Like, what the hell happened? I would have preferred the whole thing where Luke restores the Jedi Order. I would have. I don't remember what they did with Han, but I don't know what they decided to do. Like, they just threw that shit out the window, you know? And then they added these new characters that, did they pay their respects to the old characters? Not really. They just, and then the poor situation with the actress that plays Leia. I forget her name, I'm sorry. But that was tragic. Like, it was already bad enough that the movie was getting criticized for the way it was, and then that situation happening. It was, ooh, it was just not a good look. And like I said, bad situation. It was just bad luck too. And man, it's just I wouldn't say Star Wars is ruined because you just get too emotional when you see your childhood not being what it used to be, you know? And like, I don't understand why they can't develop really good characters. Like two things that I think, you know, try to see, two things that you I'm trying to find my words here. Like, two things that you're looking for a character is, are they relatable and are they going to develop over time? And I felt like we didn't see that in these last 3 movies. Like, these characters were they relatable? Were they well developed? No. Not by a long shot. Not by a long shot. The only well developed characters was Ahsoka, and everyone else, like well, I can mention every other character besides, like I've said in the last 3 movies that we got. Ahsoka was the best one out of all. Like, to be honest, when I first saw Ahsoka, I thought she was annoying. But that's when I was 10 years old. And then over time, well, not over time, well, when I rewatched the Clone Wars, I was like, she's annoying. But then you see her develop, and then it's just, you know what I mean? It's nice to see that. It's nice to see the characters grow and see that they learn from their mistakes, and you know, all that dorky shit. And then there's Rey. Like, you know what I mean? And right now, what Star Wars should be doing is focusing on Rey. Not Rey. I take that back. On Ahsoka and Mando. That's it. Like, the only thing that I can see that they have a plan for is the Mandalorian, because they have the Darksaber, the whole Mandalorian story thing they got going. It's good. It's really good. Like, that season 7 was heartbreaking to see, especially that last episode. That last episode was hard to watch. Like, I understood if people cried in that last episode, but I didn't. I was just sad because I knew, I thought it was gonna end off in a happy note, like, you know, like Ahsoka's gonna be like, oh, there's gonna be a new hope, you know what I mean, like a new reference to the movies or some shit. But no, it was super like dark, not super dark, but it was dark. Like, you know, it was dark, man. It was sad. It was so fucking sad. Like, I was just sad. I wasn't crying. I was sad for what happened to Ahsoka. Even Darth Maul. Oh my god. After watching Star Wars Rebels, and you see the way he goes out, I just felt bad for Darth Maul. Even Darth Maul is so relatable. Like, you feel bad for a horrible. What I mean by horrible character, you know what I mean? Like a horrible, despicable, like, character that's trying to do bad. Like, you know what I mean? But he was such a well-developed character. Like, you know, like, if you try to compare Darth Maul and Rey, like, out of those 2 characters, who had the best development? Darth Maul. Even though he's a villain and all that, but, like, you know what I mean? But, man, that season 7 just blew my mind away. And I did see some criticism, but I don't know. What's up? God, I'm over here getting interrupted left and right. I'm over here trying to finish this up so I can feed the damn dogs. Alright, but like, the only thing I'm looking forward with Star Wars is the Mandalorian. That's it. And then they wanna give us a Ahsoka TV show, but I don't know, the budget. I feel like the budget is very restrictive, because look what they did with the IG unit and the Mandalorian. I would have loved to see him live, but I understood why they were gonna kill him, because characters like that require so much CGI and just the character itself, like, it's a droid. Like, they can't hold that character for, like, let's just say they're gonna do it for 6 seasons straight. They're not gonna be able to. It's way too much. Like, you know, like, I hate to say it, but at the end of the day, It's a business, especially for Disney. Like, I don't like saying that. At the end of the day, it's a business. Like, that decision to kill Tony in Endgame, was that a decision for the story, or was that a decision for the company that they just couldn't pay him anymore? Because God knows how much money he got out of that franchise, you know. So, but who knows? Maybe they'll bring back the IG unit for the last season. Who knows? And I can't wait. I hope the rumors are true about Ahsoka being in it, and Rex or Boba. Who knows? I can't wait for the next season. It's supposed to be coming out in October, but who knows? Hopefully it does, and there's no more delays. Well, I wouldn't blame them either if there was a delay, because it always comes back to it. This is a shitty situation that everyone's in. It really is. Like, you cannot talk about it. You cannot. Like, I'm over here trying to talk about Star Wars, but the coronavirus just keeps coming back, you know? I wouldn't be surprised if they have like a reference in the next like episode for the Mandalorian. I mean, the next season. Like they mentioned COVID-19, who knows? They got a stormtrooper called COVID, or number 19, who knows? Oh, that's so bad. I'm sorry. But man, I think the only way Star Wars can, I wouldn't say save itself, but the only way I think, if you want to bring the community together, is the Mandalorian. Because I watched it again this week and it was really good. Like the Mandalorians and the Jedi have such good lore too. Or even Hondo. Oh man, I even forgot about Hondo. You know what? I can even see Hondo come back. Bring back Hondo in the Mandalorian. I don't think they kill him off. I didn't watch the Star Wars Rebels completely. I saw the important episodes, because it's just, I wasn't gonna make it on time for the month, you know. But a lot of characters that they can add for the Mandalorian. A lot of characters, and plus I want to see the clones come back. I'm gonna miss the clones. One thing I did notice for this month is that we're never gonna see the clones come back, ever. Like in the Old Republic, they had Republic troopers. I think that's what they were called. Because if you saw the computer game for the Old Republic, were they even called Old Republic troopers? No, yeah, they were called Republic troopers, I think. And I think that was their version of the clone troopers, and the clones have such a good arc too. They were so good. Like Heavy, Fives, Echo, poor Echo, Jesus. And then Captain Rex, Cody. No one knows what happens to Cody. If they want to bring back Cody, I say fuck it, bring Cody. Bring Cody into the Mandalorian. Maybe make a nice little arc for him to have a redemption arc. What's nothing wrong with that? That would be really nice, especially to see the clones come back. I don't know. They need to find some excuse to bring the clones back. Like, that's how much of a die-hard fan I am for the clones. Like the clone, out of all the characters that they didn't ruin were the clones, but they did let me down with the clone commandos. Like they didn't use them as much in the Clone Wars series. They could make a new show for them, but it's just, I feel like that time is come and gone. But who knows? Who knows? I really like to see the clones come back. Like Star Wars to me, like I will never ever forget the clones. Like that's how much of a diehard fan I am for the clones. But who knows? Right now everyone's in a weird spot. The franchise is. I really hope they do it justice. You know, like they're about to do with this Zack Snyder cut. But man, I'm over here trying to think of theories and ways of the Mandalorian next season is gonna come out, because man, I can't wait, man. Like we've been stuck in our houses for 3 months now. Like nothing new has come out. Everything's been negative. Like I don't get how people are coming up with negative shit around this time. Like, I can't. Like I get it. It's a shitty situation, but you just gotta overcome. You gotta adjust. I'm gonna keep repeating that word. Adjust. Oh my god. I can't believe that one clone killed me in that tank. I literally just kept spawning with that tank over and over again because I don't know why. I just got annoyed by the players. Jesus. And I was like, yeah, screw it. Why not? Might as well upgrade my cards, you know. But back to the Mandalorian. I really don't see any other way that Star Wars can go in a good direction. If they get rid of Mando, that's gonna be a bad situation. Bad situation. But man, the Mandalorian has a bright future. Like, you know what I mean? But other than that, guys, I don't have much to say. I'm over here rambling on about Star Wars. Like I said, I'm a Star Wars fan to an extent. I like it, but I don't love it a lot. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. The next video is going to be about Doom. I got a few things that I gotta work on with editing in the Premiere Pro, and just a bunch of this is an adjustment period for me. You know, I'm still new to this. I'm still learning, and like I've said, thank you guys so much for the support. Any little support that I get from anybody on this channel, thank you. I hope you guys are doing well. Take care. And those fights, I hope you guys watched the fights last night. They were pretty good too. And other than that, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Transports inbound. Get ready. Move to the transports.
Hop on the transport.